guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jasmine. So we're going to start off with the Benefit Professional Primer. It's great to mattify and take away all your pores. It's going to help minimize them. And then we're starting with the Makeup Forever HD Foundation. I'm in the shade 120 and I'm using the Real Technique buffing brush to help buff that out. Make sure that it's an even surface. Make sure all my blemishes are all covered up. And yeah, you see, covering up those dark circles, the struggle. So we're going to just keep blending, buffing that in, make sure everything is nice and flawless, make sure we get the top, make sure everything is all even. Then we're going to go in with the Naked Skin. It's the new concealer that recently came out. I think it's great. It helps to, definitely take away those dark circles. It helps to give it like a nice highlight. So that's what we're doing here. And then we're just taking the Real Techniques. We're going to just blend that out, make sure that everything's all covered, there's no creases or anything of that sort. Making sure everything is nice and covered as we're doing here. We're just trying to get that nice, flawless, blended look that we all want. Making sure we do the most, T-zones and everything, because those are the highlighted areas that we need to focus on. Okay, and then we're going to just go back to our foundation brush. I'm going to just make sure that everything is evenly blended out. There's no harsh lines or anything of that sort. Just make sure that it just blends smoothly into the skin, that it's not just patches everywhere. And then we're going to go in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, which is amazing. And we're going to just take that middle color to just highlight that, set the powder, and set with that concealer, I meant to say, and make sure that there's no creasing. Make sure that it's nice and highlighted so it actually stands out. And I'm just using a Real Techniques brush to be doing that as well. I will leave everything in the description bar. And just bear with me, guys, this is my first video. I was a little bit nervous, so I'm trying to get the hang of this, but I hope you guys, will come with me on this journey, because I am definitely ready for this. Then we're going in with the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, and I actually use Sandstorm, if you're wondering. I use that just to make sure I stay matte, especially, I get oily sometimes. I want to make sure that my skin doesn't look oily or anything of that sort. And then I'm using the NARS Ida brush. And we're just going to take those two bottom shades and we're going to use that to contour our cheeks. Just suck them in. Start from the point of your ear and just bring it down, as you see what I'm doing here. Okay. Put my hair back, it was a little hot. It's getting nice and summer out in New York. And then we're going to just clean up that contour a little bit because it's a little bit messy. So we want that nice crisp line, that J-Lo, that Kim K look. So we're going to just take a little bit of that Kat Von D powder again, and we're going to just sculpt that out. We're going to just leave it there to bake, and then we should get a nice, smooth, crisp finish that we all want. And then I'm going in with MAC. It's a Harmony. It's a nice blush that I like to use. I just blend that out just to make sure. Then I'm taking Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Duo. It's beautiful. Of course, it's a dupe for the Whisper of Guilt MAC. And it's a nice like gold shimmer, as you can see. Then I'm using a primer. It's Pots. It's soft, if I'm not mistaken. Then I'm going in with that shadow and I'm just blending that out in the crease, making sure that's a good transition color. Make sure it's nice and gradient. And I'm using a Zoeva brush. It's actually the 228 crease brush. And then I'm using a Sigma brush. That is the Sigma E25, I'm sorry. And then I'm just taking the Sigma E40 brush to blend it out. Now I'm going in with the Zoeva flat shader brush. We're going to use that to pack on the gold, and it's the 234. I'm using all the colors from the chocolate bar, as you can see. I will list all the colors that I use down below. And now I'm just blending out my lower lash line, giving it that nice smoky look that we all like. And then I'm going to start with my brows. I'm going to just spoolie them out, making sure that all the hairs are in the right place, as you can see. And then I'm going in with MAC Lingering. It's a brow pencil that they have. It's great. I think it lasts all day. And so I'm just going to, do nice feather strokes, soft strokes, go one at a time. You don't want to rush this because, your brows frame your face. So as you can see, I'm just, nicely just feathering it in, making sure that it's colored. And you want to put the most color to the back and leave the front to look as it's gradient, as you can see. And I'm just doing the other side, giving it that nice arch. Okay, as you can see right there. And then we're going to just spoolie it out, make sure that it's all blended out. And we're using the MAC. It's a concealer. It's I'm pretty sure it's N20. And I'm just using that to clean up any messiness, any, little brows that might have not gotten, with brow pencil or anything of that sort. And then I'm just taking the E40, making sure that it's blended out with my crease color. And then I'm going over with the brow gel from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's in caramel. And I'm just going to use those to hold my brows in place throughout the day, give it a nice color, because my hair is a little bit lighter, so I do need to just lighten that up a bit. And let that hair down, girl. So that's the nice glow that we have for a nice summer day. And then we're going to use two mascaras. I'm using the Rimmel first. It's the Lash Accelerator Endless. I think this is great to elongate your lashes. It's amazing. And I do the lower lash line as well, making sure. And then I go in with the Maybelline, the Falsies Volum Express. This is great to volumize those lashes. Then I'm using Strip Down from MAC to line my lips. And yeah, I do overline them just a little bit, because my top is a little bit smaller than my bottom. And then I'm using Underdress by Anastasia. It's a lip gloss. I love it. As you can see, it's a nice peachy brown nude. And that's the final look that we have there. And now we're going to start with our hair. So I use the New Leaf straightener, and I go in with this BB Hairdresser Invisible Oil Primer. It's great for if you're using any heated, materials or anything of that sort. And this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching.